I'm sure you don't know this right now. You're not even aware of 90% of the objects around you in your home. What you see is just their function. Keys open doors. A phone lets you communicate. But have you ever thought about what these objects really mean? Maybe they're much more than you think. This is where things get interesting. In fact, every object, the items you use, the accessories you wear, even the steps you take, carries its own unique energy. These aren't just ordinary things. They could be symbols, messages, or even invitations from the universe. They may hold deep spiritual potential. The hidden meanings within these objects can illuminate your personal journey and guide you. You're about to realize that your everyday life is not as ordinary as it seems. Most of the time, we get so used to everything around us that we end up ignoring them. You wake up in the morning, drink your coffee, grab your keys, and head out. The same routines, day after day. This routine acts like a veil. It prevents us from seeing the potential meanings of objects. We perceive them as just useful things. We completely overlook their spiritual depth. But that cup you drink your coffee from might represent peace, warmth, and the start of your day. Maybe the pattern on the cup is sending you a message, yet you simply drink your coffee and move on. And this is just one of the many opportunities we miss. So what could these so-called ordinary objects actually represent? Let's take a closer look at a few examples. Stones. Stones aren't just hard and colorless. Throughout history, many cultures have seen them as symbols of healing, strength, and protection. For example, amethyst reduces stress and promotes inner peace, while quartz boosts energy and enhances focus. Maybe that small stone you carry in your pocket is giving you the energy you need. Who knows? Plants. That little plant in your home isn't just simple decoration. Lavender, for instance, is an ancient healing herb known for its calming effects, bringing peace to any space. Sage, on the other hand, clears negative energy and provides spiritual cleansing. Maybe that potted plant sitting by your window is actually nourishing your soul. Tools. A hammer, pliers, a screwdriver. Do you think they're only for fixing things? In reality, each tool represents creativity, the process of building, and the skill of craftsmanship. Maybe that toolbox in your garage is waiting for you to discover your hidden potential. As you can see, every object carries a deep history and meaning. The key is to recognize these meanings and connect with them. What does all this mean for you? Here's the key point. We shouldn't see these everyday objects as just things around us. They can be catalysts for personal growth and spiritual transformation. Think about it. An object you use every day might be teaching you patience, sparking your creativity, or helping you find inner peace. Whether you realize it or not, these objects are constantly communicating with you. Maybe the answer you've been searching for has been right in front of you all along. Maybe the change you need in your life will begin with a new connection to that object you cherish. The universe is always sending you clues. You just have to be open to seeing them. A spiritual journey doesn't start outside. It begins within. And sometimes, the key to that journey is hidden in the most ordinary object. Shall we take a moment to summarize what we've discussed so far? The hidden meanings of objects. Everything around us isn't just an object. It can be a symbol, a message meant for us. A spiritual perspective. Go beyond the ordinary and recognize the potential energy that objects carry. Personal growth and spiritual journey. Everyday objects can guide us on our inner journey and enhance our awareness. Remember, the universe is always speaking to us. The key is to open our hearts and minds to hear its whispers. Don't just see objects for their function. See them for the potential meaning they hold. Maybe the only thing you need to find the meaning of life is to be a little more aware. So now take another look around you and ask yourself, what might this object be trying to tell me? The answer might surprise you because now your perspective has changed. So do you have an object around you that you believe holds spiritual meaning? Or maybe a special connection with an ordinary item? Something you used to overlook but noticed after watching this video? Share it in the comments below. Maybe your story will inspire someone else on their journey of awareness. And if you're fascinated by spiritual topics, hidden meanings, and deeper awareness, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, because very soon I'll be back with brand new, inspiring content as we continue uncovering the secrets of the universe. Take care and listen to the whispers of your soul. See you in the next video.